Okay, I'm going over the 17 things I like about the Surron Ultra Bee. So this video doesn't get too long. Let's just get right into it. I'll save some of the best stuff for last. Number one is size. Got a 35-inch seat height, which isn't too bad. 12.4 inches of ground clearance, pretty good. And the wheelbase from wheel to wheel is 54.3 inches. Now a Honda 450R is 58.3 inches. So this is 4 inches less on the wheelbase than a regular 450 dirt bike. Number two is weight. The Ultra Bee comes in weighing at 195 pounds. I think the 200-pound marker is really pretty good. 195, 200, 210, these are all pretty good weights. Because when it's too light and you ride off-road, it doesn't absorb stuff real well. Having a little weight allows it to run off-road better. I feel like the weight is pretty good, and it's in that mid ballpark area for weight on e-bikes. Number three is looks. I think it looks good. It looks like a dirt bike. It doesn't look like an e-bike, it looks like a dirt bike. I like the long fender, I like the long seat, I just like the look of it all around. It looks like a 125 size dirt bike, but I think it looks pretty cool. Number four is the seat. I like the seat. It's more comfortable than a Light BX seat stock, but I like the shape overall. It's not super high. I think in 24 they started making them not so high, which isn't a big deal for me. I like how long it is. So it allows me to move up front to get weight on the front wheel, or move back to get weight off the front wheel. You can shift and move around just like a real dirt bike, so the seat is pretty nice. Will I change the padding? Maybe. As an old guy, I prefer if it was a little softer. It's not as soft as my seat concept seat, but it's doable for now. I want to change the pad more than I want to change the top. But number five is the frame. Now this is a good aluminum frame. It's got good welds on it. It's pretty solid. It's thicker than most e-bike frames. So you're not gonna get a lot of flex in it. There's just a lot of flex in the smaller frames. I think it's welded good, it's thick enough, it's good structure. I think this is a frame worth building on. And then number six is the LCD screen. I like this because it's not too complicated, right? It's small, it gives me what I need to see. I don't want to use a separate phone for an LCD. I don't want a big, 7-inch display. That stuff can break, you can lose that stuff. Like, I just want a simple, cheap LCD display, and this does it. Number seven is no gas. And I love that there's no gas. I don't have to worry about paying gas prices. I don't have to worry about, carrying fuel, spilling fuel. I don't have to worry about a hot exhaust coming out. I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff because I don't have to put gas in it. And to me, I like that. Number eight is there's no clutch. No clutch, no clutch plates. No reason for a clutch on this bike. If you twist the throttle, there's plenty of torque on demand. So no need for a clutch, no need to complicate things with a clutch, no shifting. I love that there's no clutch. Number nine, there's minimal maintenance. All I have to worry about on this is that I have good tire pressure, that my belt is tight, and I'm taking care of my battery. Other than that, there's really no maintenance. There's no air filter to clean. There's no oil to change. There's all these things on a motorcycle that you got to worry about because there's so much maintenance. But on this, there's minimal to no maintenance. Number 10 is the battery. Performance, it's 74 volt, 60 amp hour, 21 peak kilowatts, which is pretty good. The range, they say 70 miles at 30 miles an hour. I've gone 60 miles with like 9% left, so I think it's fairly accurate on their range. It holds good power through the whole range. So what does that mean? When you get lower, like 20, 30%, some batteries lose their power. Like a Light BX, you can get down to 10% and then the power goes away. You can still ride it, but it doesn't have as much torque. On this one, I was at 9% and I still had all the same torque, right? So I believe it's a good battery and it's consistent power throughout the whole charge. I got more range than some of the other bikes I was riding with because of that. The battery is pretty good stock. It's not the biggest, hugest thing in the world, but Surron, it's dependable, it's consistent. Number 11 is torque. Torque is a big deal because there's tons of it. Right, there's 384 foot-pounds of torque at the rear wheel. That's 520 newton meters of torque at the rear wheel. A Honda 450R is going to have like 55 pounds of torque. So it's a huge, huge difference in torque on these compared to a 450 dirt bike. Now a Stark Varg, 700 newton meters. This is 520 newton meters. We're close to the Stark. Number 12 is electronics. Now this thing has a ton of electronics on it, and I really like the electronics because it gives you lots of different options. It has 3 ride modes. It has rider age, traction control, reverse. It's going to give you different engine braking settings, different throttle braking settings, different battery regeneration. But it also has wheelie control, and I'll probably do a whole video on this, and there's 3 options. There's a 35 degree, then there's a 60 degree, and then there's off. I haven't used it yet. I'm learning wheelies going all the way up. But what it does, let's say you set it for 35, you give it full throttle, it's only going to go to 35 degrees and hold it there. And then the other setting is 60. You give it full throttle, it'll go up to 60 degrees and then hold it there. I have it off and I'm trying to learn to do wheelies going all the way up and dropping back a little bit and using the brake to come back. The electronic package, there's a lot of electronic packages. They don't give you tons of different variations, but they do give you like a low, a medium, and a high, and an off on most of this stuff. So you can really set it up the way you want. Pretty cool. Number 13 is the brakes. I really like that the rear brake is up here where the clutch normally is on a motorcycle. I love the fact that both brakes are right here. Left is the rear brake, right hand is the front brake. It's good quality. It's not like Brembo's on a 450, but it is pretty damn good. The quality of the Ultra Bee brakes are really good. They're some of the best brakes on electric bikes. Like I said, they're not Brembo's, but they're pretty good. It's a heavy duty 4-piston caliper on 240 millimeter disc rotors. Number 14 is Surron build quality and dependability. Surron is similar to like Japanese motorcycles. They're not going for crazy high performance. They stay a little lower so you can have more dependability, more longevity, right? They have good build quality. I don't buy a Surron and bring it home and have to tighten all the screws like I do on a KTM. It comes from the factory where the bolts are all torqued down to spec. They're taking a little performance off so it can last longer. And you'll see other bikes out there that say, oh, it's 4 miles an hour faster than the Surron Ultra Bee. The Surron build quality is better than most e-bikes, e-motos on the market. Number 15 is overall package and performance versus price. To me, this is the second best e-bike on the market besides a Stark Varg. But a Stark Varg is like $13,000. You can get a Surron Ultra Bee for $5,000 if you import it from China. The package between the frame, the power, the torque, the battery, the motors, the dependability, it is worth every penny of that $5,000. I think the Surron Ultra Bee is the best bang for buck in e-motos. It's pretty rad. Number 16 is the Surron Ultra Bee is a great platform to mod or upgrade. The frame is good, the build is good, the motors are good, the battery is decent size, everything makes it a good platform to upgrade. I would never put money into a light BX because the frame is just so small that it flexes, and it just, once you start putting all that power on such a little tiny bike, it don't work as well. And it don't last. You run into a lot of problems when you start doing that. The Surron Ultra Bee out of the box is like great out of the box. And you can mod it. I don't think there's a lot of things to change on it, but it is a good platform to put money into. Number 17, which I think is one of the most important ones, is the swing arm. This swing arm is pretty long, it's pretty thick. It's not as big as a motorcycle swing arm, like on a 450. It's not as thick, not as long, but it's more swing arm than the Light BX. When the frame is small and the swing arm is small, everything just flexes more and it's hard to hold up. But I like the swing arm on the Ultra Bee because it's bigger than most swing arms on electric motos. It's long, it's thicker, it doesn't have as much flex in it as the lighter hyper version bikes. This is better. It's a medium sized swing arm compared to a 450 or the Light Bees. But those are the 17 things that I like about the Surron Ultra Bee. There's more stuff to like about it, but these are some of my favorite 17 things. These things are what helped me choose the Surron Ultra Bee over other e-motos. I hope you liked the video. You got any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you later.